The Patriot League women's basketball season is young, and so are many of the stars in the league. The three undefeated teams, American, Army, and Navy, are all led by a core group of younger players. Army is by far the youngest, relying on a pair of freshmen and a sophomore to round out its starting lineup. And all three underclassmen, Amy Ortner, Kelsey Minato, and Olivia Schretzman, are in the top 25 in scoring.
We're playing a lot of freshmen, so that's there's times where we really get exposed, and you know, but I think Olivia Schretzman, our sophomore, power forward, has been a real rock inside. She's a terrific competitor. Any given night can get you a double-double, and she's along with Amy Ortner, who's one of the leading shot blockers and one of our leading rebounders. We got out of the gate. We were rebounding the ball extremely well. We had a couple rough games, but I think I was really impressed with the way we competed with Bucknell, because they were far and away the best rebounding team in the league, and we were able to out-rebound them. Not by a lot, but it was a good test for us.
Last year it was just like everyone. I mean, it was kind of just a few people here and there that I kind of felt like we had to do everything, and this year everyone's coming into their own and stepping up big, and I feel like we don't have to do as much, and it takes a lot of pressure off, and so I think that we're just playing, having more fun, and it helps us out a lot.
After a strong non-conference start, Army opened with a win against Bucknell and then a double-digit win at Lafayette.
This year we're just coming off a much better non-conference schedule, and we've been playing so much better. It was a lot easier to go into Patriot League play, having more confidence with how well we did in non-conference.
I'm very pleased, with where we're at right now. I think, based on the last time we spoke in the preseason interviews, a lot was going to hinge on the development of our freshmen, and obviously, two of our freshmen have had a huge impact on our program to this point, and have had everything to do, with giving us a little bit more offense, defense, whatever, and it's been great.
Army's defense leads the league, allowing just 54.1 points per game, and it has been a big part of their 13-4 start.
Defense is huge. That's what wins games, and we have Amy, obviously, who gets a lot of blocks, and she's just a big girl inside, and that helps a lot, keep people out of the paint. And Anna always steps up on their opposite team's biggest offensive threat, and she just does a really good job. Everyone else just takes responsibility for their own player, and we help each other out.
Jen Hazlett and fellow teammate Anna Simmers, who is the only senior starter on the team, also have played big roles in leading Army in 2013. Simmers was the league's leading scorer last year, and she's among the leaders again this season. Hazlett, who ranks 15th in the league with 9.8 points per game, is happy to have Simmers on her team.
She just brings that extra spark, and down the line, at the end of the game, we want her with the ball, She knows what it takes to win games, and she has that mindset, and it's very contagious within the team, and she's just such a hard worker, and it's just very contagious, her attitude. We just sit there and watch sometimes. It's like, I don't, just give her the ball, If she's on fire like that, just give her the ball, and that's with anyone on this team. At any point, someone can step up big and have a big game.
American also was 2-0 after a strong league start, and junior Alexis Dobbs and sophomore Jen Hazlett have been instrumental to their success. The two team captains are in the top 10 in scoring in the Patriot League.
It's a lot of fun. I mean, you get to play with a lot of new people. We are more inexperienced than we have been in the past, it's a learning experience, and I think that we're getting better as a team, and it's something that we can actually use to our advantage, because people don't really know us as well, and we're also just energetic, and we're young, and we have that energy that's going to keep us going.
That energy was on display on Wednesday in a win at Lehigh, where the Eagles kept pulling away from a feisty Mountain Hawks team. In the end, the Eagles walked off the court with their 17th straight win in league play and another 2-0 start in the league.
It's a great start. I mean, everyone wants to start with a win and get it going in the Patriot League. We also have to, focus on coming out initially in games and working hard, not slacking and things like that. So we have a lot to build on, but it's also a good start.
Lehigh made it interesting late, cutting large leads to one basket twice in the second half, but American continued to pull away.
It's a great win. I mean, coming to Lehigh, it's a tough place to play, and they were coming at us. They were making runs. It's a game of runs, and we knew that. But it's our execution that I think really locked down in the second half, that we were able to stop their running, get on our own little run at the end.
Dumiak didn't have the greatest shooting night, but her 4 second-half assists were a big part of the win.
It's great to play with Jen. She's one of the most competitive people that I know, and she brings that every day in practice and games, and she's someone that will never give up. and that will go at you every time, and it's just a lot of fun to play with her.
A pair of the undefeated teams will play this weekend as Army and Navy will play at West Point on Sunday. Tip-off is set for 2:30 p.m. and will be available on Patriot League All Access.